What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming guys over there right now. Joe Hayden signs 3-year deal, 27 million to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I was very nervous. We were gonna, if we paid him that much money, I'd be pissed. Ooh man, I'd be pissed. I really would. They're paying him at least $8-9 million a year. Screw that. Because I know Cleveland Browns owe him 4, but the Steelers picked him up, so he stays in that division. So good luck to him in the rest of his career. Now, Steven Means has been extended to a whole year on his contract. So, okay. Now we know that Alex McAllister that we drafted a few years back, he is going to be on the practice squad. They're going to keep Steven Means on the roster. The DN spot is very important this year. Get that depth, get those subs in, get those fresh bodies in, and make offenses tired. Offensive lines especially. So, I'm really happy with that. Steven Means has been very productive. He doesn't jump out at you like, wow, he's the star. No, he's not the star, but he is very productive. He gets pressure. As long as these guys give pressure, that's all we need. Because if one guy gives pressure, it helps the other guy out. It helps the guy next to him. It helps the next guy next to him. It helps everybody next to each other, whoever gives pressure. It helps the next person out that's going. It can help a linebacker out. It can help anybody on the front. So, always a good thing, okay? Then you have this preseason game tomorrow. Now, this is going to be my preview. I don't even know if I should call it a preview because it's a meaningless game. But at the same time, the one thing we do have to watch out for the game tomorrow night is that we're going to have Marcus Johnson, Bryce Treggs, see what they can do at the wide receiver spot. There's a 1 spot open right now, 2 spots open right now, and we already have our 4. Aguilar, Hollins, Torrey Smith, and Alshon Jeffrey. 2 open spots. I believe 6 wide receivers will be on this active roster this year, and I think Marcus Johnson, Bryce Treggs will go in there and go grab those 2 spots. So, have no problem with that, okay? Not worried about the quarterback situation at all. Nick Foles will be back sooner or later. I'm not going to worry about it. The guy knows how to play football. He'll be fine. I'll take him over whatever the fuck we have on this. I know Dane Evans has looked a little bit better, but I haven't seen too much of him. But I know Nick Foles could play, and we'll see what happens with that. It's going to come down to even you go to the defensive side of the ball, right? For this tomorrow night game, Dexter McDougal. We traded Terrence Brooks to the Jets, got the cornerback Dexter McDougal over to Philly, and now hopefully put him in the game. They talked some very nice things about him. He's played. He's had reps. He was we took him in the middle of the preseason games, training camp, so he's been through the whole thing. He ain't no rookie, so all it is just learning terminology of this of the defense and how they speak, certain terminology as other teams speak different because of just it's a different team. Everyone doesn't use the same shit and the same call-outs. So Dexter McDougal we'll see him tomorrow night and just see what he can do in the slot. See what he can do at the nickel position. So I'm actually interested to see him. I think he's number 35, 36. One of those 2 numbers. So I can't wait to see him. And we'll see what happens. We made a good amount of trades, and we saved some money, and we've actually increased our cap space, not by a tremendous amount, but by a significant, million, 2 million here. So it's not bad. So little moves like trading John Durham Boss, which wasn't, it is what it is. We have to go young. We have to go young, and you expect those long snappers to make tackles and to go down and actually do things. Because John Dornbos hasn't made a tackle on a punt unit in 2 years. I don't know how important that is. I don't know, but this guy Lovato seems like he's the real deal. He's qualified and he could do all the work. So he's already on the roster. If they get rid of Dornbos, he already has pretty much a starting job. So good for him. Other than that, there's really no other players that I'm like, about corner-wise. It is what it is right now. Darby, Mills, You know, Patrick Robinson. Ron Brooks is gone now. So Patrick Robinson is in that spot. And just say if McDougal plays better than Patrick Robinson, if McDougal actually shows something in this preseason game, maybe something can happen. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm willing to throw the kid in there and see what he could do. I mean, we can all hope. So it is what it is with that. But other than that, you really can't take much for this preseason game tomorrow night. I will be at this game with a buddy of mine from work and my girlfriend. We're going to chill out, do some shit. So it's just one of those, you know, hang out, let's just watch the game, whatever. It's 40 minutes away from my house, so it's not a long ride. It's going to be, you know, I'm going to look at some things. I'm not going to pay too much attention to the game, but I'm going to look out for those, you know, certain guys on defense, certain people I want to actually see. Now, Derek Barnett, I don't know what's going to happen with him. I don't know if he's even playing. I don't know if he's getting first-team reps Thursday. I thought I read that, but I don't know if that was for the regular season or I think it was for Thursday night. I think it's for tomorrow night's game against the Jets. So I think he's gonna get first licks tomorrow on a few series and do some shit. So you know, everyone has pretty much had their, you know, has had their time. I think, you know, in my own opinion, I think that the starter should have had a little bit more reps. But I understand Doug Pearson had, you know, especially with that last game, Doug Pearson had to take some guys out because it was very stressful watching Carson Wentz hit the floor too many damn times. So I could see why in that aspect. So at the same time, you know, I'm kind of like, okay, well, not enough reps. We got some work in. I don't think we got enough reps in. So after tomorrow night, my main focus, my main fucking attitude, focus, my brain is turned on to the NFC East, to the Washington Redskins, and it's all out fucking war next week and this weekend. So it is what it is. So I will be talking to you Redskin fans sooner or later. Probably sooner, because I can't hold what I'm holding in, and I need to get some shit straightened out with all you fucks, because I haven't seen anybody come out at all, not in a while, since I made that Josh Norman video early in minicamp and shit. So if you guys aren't watching the game, I don't blame you, but I'll be recording some stuff at the stadium, at that piece of shit stadium. So, you know, and no, I'm not sitting in the third row because I wouldn't waste my fucking time sitting in the third row in a fourth preseason game and at MetLife fucking stadium. So I'm not even bothering. But at the same time, I'm going to be watching for some things. So I want to see what these other corners, can do. Step up, CJ Smith, at least somebody, you know. I want to see more. Russell Douglas hopefully get some playing time. So we'll see what happens with that. But this defense I'm very high for. This offense I'm very high on. I'll give a recap on preseason altogether after this game tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, guys. Joey Shakes 32 is out. See you guys later. Fly, go fly, baby.